Newsrooms of KARK4 and Fox 16. Breaking news coverage.
Hello and good afternoon to you. I'm Mitch McCoy at KARK4 and Fox 16. We are following breaking news out of Northwest Arkansas. The FBI Little Rock office has just confirmed a few minutes ago that Richard Barnett, the man you see in this photo right here, has turned himself in to federal law enforcement agents. This information just coming in within the last few minutes as this search has been underway for Richard Barnett now for a little while, not too long, ever since the Capitol riots unfolded earlier this week in Washington, D.C. at the U.S. Capitol. Here's what we know right now. Richard Barnett turned himself in to federal law enforcement officers earlier today, FBI agents. This apparently happened at the Benton County Sheriff's Office, and I want to show you this video here. On the right-hand side is video from the New York Times. It shows Richard Barnett immediately after leaving Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi's office, showing off a piece of mail that he kept with him after this riot. And he was showing off that letter. He says he dropped a quarter on her desk after this happened. So Richard Barnett is in custody, we're told right now. Barnett is from Gravette, Arkansas. Gravette, Arkansas, which is northwest Arkansas. Excuse me. We know that he turned himself in to federal agents this morning around 10 a.m. There at the Benton County Sheriff's Office after this viral photo spread on social media of him propping his foot up on Nancy Pelosi's desk. Excuse me. We are right now working to confirm the charges that he's facing, Richard Barnett is facing. We can tell you this. Peter Alexander at NBC News is reporting that Barnett has been charged, and again, this is according to NBC News, has been charged with entering and remaining on restricting grounds, violent entry, and theft of public property. This, of course, would be for the envelope that he apparently took from Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi's office. You know, this story has been really one for the record book when you look at the amount of attention that the city of Gravette has taken on ever since this photo started circulating on social media. It is our understanding, according to authorities up there in Gravette, the town has received numerous threats, and right now the mayor put out, there was a city council meeting last night where they talked about this. They were talking about the unwelcomed attention that they received as we see now Richard Barnett in this photo right here now in custody. You know, there's going to be a lot to process here as we learn that he is in custody. He was taken into custody this morning. He turned himself in to FBI agents in Benton County. It's our understanding that he is being taken to the Washington County jail as I speak. However, we do not have any word just yet. I caution that because this story is just now coming in. We do not have any information just yet about when his mugshot will be available. We are monitoring that. Of course, that'll be on the Washington County, Arkansas Sheriff's Office page. And I'm checking it right now just to see if there are any updates to this. Okay, his mugshot is not available just yet. So he turned himself into the Benton County Sheriff's Office this morning, or excuse me, FBI agents this morning at the Benton County Sheriff's Office. He is now en route to the Washington County Jail in Northwest Arkansas, where he will now be awaiting these federal charges that again, NBC News, Peter Alexander is reporting that he is going to be charged with entering and remaining on restricting grounds, violent entry, and theft of public property. And that is what we know as this story breaks at this very moment. I'm just checking my phone to make sure that we don't have any more updates from the newsroom related to this story. It's our understanding that there will be a press release sent shortly from the U.S. Attorney's Office. And at this point, we're waiting to see what the U.S. Attorney's Office is saying about this most recent arrest. And if there's anybody watching in the newsroom, if you could just let me know if we have received that press release just yet. It was our understanding that a press release was going to be sent any minute now. So if the newsroom could let me know if that press release has come in yet or not, and then we can move forward from there. If you're just joining us, good afternoon to you. I'm Mitch McCoy. It's just after 1 o'clock here in Little Rock. We're following breaking news. Richard Barnett, the man you see in this photo right here, has turned himself into FBI agents in Benton County. Apparently this happened around 10 o'clock this morning. And at this point, it is our understanding that he is being transported to the Washington County Sheriff's Office, where he will be locked up at the Washington County Jail. So at this point, we are waiting for that information to be released. We do not have his mugshot just yet. That information is not on the Washington County Sheriff's Office website just yet. It will be soon. It's our understanding. But at this point, it is not. You might recall that Richard Barnett was captured in this viral photo online in the middle of the Capitol riots in Washington on Wednesday. The photo right there on the right-hand side, where a Getty image photographer captured his photo, his foot propped up on Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi's desk. And then after his photo, he took a video, and he did this with a New York Times reporter. And at this point, he's talking about taking the envelope off of her desk, but says he did not steal it because he left a quarter on her desk. I'm being told, our newsroom right now, and of course this is breaking news, and is the story is developing actually right now live on Facebook. Our newsroom is working with the U.S. Attorney's Office, trying to get that press release in our hands, because we have just as many questions as you do. And so we're checking right now with the U.S. Attorney's Office to see if that release is ready to go. Of course, when that release is ready, I'm going to wait to see if this release is available now, because I would like to share it with you all right now on Facebook. If it is not available, it will be, of course, posted on our website, krk.com, fox16.com, as soon as it's released by the U.S. Attorney's Office. We had a lot of questions about his arrest. We had a lot of I mean, it's an arrest. He was arrested, but he actually turned himself in, according to FBI agents here in Little Rock. But we have a lot of questions about his arrest. What are the charges he's facing? NBC News is reporting that he is going to be charged with entering and remaining on restricting grounds, violent entry, and theft of public property. And that is according to Pete Williams at NBC News. I caution that we have not been able to confirm that just yet because the U.S. Attorney's Office has not released that information just yet. We have a communication access here between here and the newsroom, and it's right now they're working to get this release confirmed with the U.S. Attorney's Office. But again, we're waiting, and I want to circle back with the newsroom one more time just to make sure we haven't gotten that information yet. At this point, we're waiting. We're expecting that release to come down any moment as we wait for the Washington County detention facility in Northwest Arkansas to release his information. And we do not have that just yet. He has not been officially booked in just yet to the Washington County Sheriff's Office in Northwest Arkansas. You know, this video right here has also been shared quite a bit on social media. This video was taken, captured by a New York Times reporter right after his arrest, or excuse me, right after the riots Wednesday. He says that he took the letter off of Nancy Pelosi's desk and left a quarter on her desk, and there it is. So, and that was right after this viral photo, captured by a Getty image photographer. If you're just joining us, we're going to go ahead and start wrapping up here. We are following this breaking news. We'll just recap quickly for you here. FBI agents here in Little Rock confirming within the last 15-20 minutes that Richard Barnett turned himself in to FBI agents outside the Benton County Sheriff's Office here in Arkansas around 10 a.m. He, at this very moment, is being transferred to the Washington County Sheriff's Office. And I say Washington County, again, Washington County, Arkansas Sheriff's Office. He has not officially been booked in just yet. We are constantly monitoring the jail roster, the jail log. And we don't have his mugshot just yet, but we're monitoring it. Somebody's asking about bringing up the audio to this video that we were playing just a little while ago. This one right here, in fact. We cannot play it because there's just too many expletives. We just can't. We were going to. We played bits and pieces of it yesterday, but there were too many expletives, and so we cannot do that here today. It's on social media though, so you feel free. You can of course search it. It is there. It's being spread like wildfire. So, but I wish we could. We cannot because there are expletives. Folks, that is the very latest from KRK and Fox 16 here in Little Rock. We are continuing to work our sources with the FBI. We're continuing to work with the reporters in Northwest Arkansas at our sister station KNWA and Fox 24. As we now know, Richard Barnett has turned himself in to federal agents this morning. He's now en route to the Washington County, Arkansas Sheriff's Office, where he will be officially booked in. That is where he's going to be housed. His photo, his mugshot, has not been released just yet. He has not officially been booked in yet. We are monitoring the jail roster here, but right now he has not officially been added to the detention intake report. We'll monitor it throughout the day. Quickly, to let you know, NBC News is reporting, KRK, Fox, we have not independently been able to confirm, but NBC News is reporting that Richard Barnett has been charged or is going to be facing charges of entering and remaining on restricting grounds, violent entry, and theft of public property. That is the very latest here on this breaking news alert. We'll continue to have updates on this story throughout the day. I would recommend downloading the KRK and the Fox 16 smartphone app. If we get any updates to this story throughout the day, we will send an alert directly to your smartphone. You will not miss a beat on this story. So go ahead, download our smartphone app. You can see it there, KRK and Fox 16 in the smartphone app. And as we continue to bring you updates, we'll certainly do so online, krk.com, fox16.com, and of course we'll have updates beginning at 4 p.m., just a few hours from now, on KRK4 News at 4 and Fox 16 News at 5:30. For now, I'm Mitch McCoy. Have a good afternoon.